What is up, everybody? Today we are talking about WeTV's Marriage Bootcamp, which is one of my favorite shows, and a lot more on Black Hollywood Live's The Trend. I just gotta let this beat just hit for a second. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to do the intro yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let it, just feel it. You know what I'm saying? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Black Hollywood Live's The Trend. I am Derrial Christon, your host, and joining me today is Jesse Janedy.
What's up?
And then the reason I left you, Courtney, for the end, because you look very collegiate today. You looking like you give me some Spellman shit right now.
You're giving me Beachella right here.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm giving Black Panther right now on my sweatshirt. So that's Fred Hampton and Huey Newton and Asada Shakur on my
HBCUs,
sweatshirt.
cool. HBCU, shout out.
Yeah, but,
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the look.
gracias.
All right.
He took all that just to say.
I was like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just saying I'm feeling the look. But I'm very excited about our guest today. I mean, y'all hopefully can see them right now. Waka Flocka Tammy Rivera in the house right now. WeTV's Marriage Bootcamp. We got a lot to talk about today.
Lord.
We got a lot. Look, Tammy's scared. Don't be scared, girl. We got you in here. We ready.
Right.
Looking good. Look at
Thank
you.
you.
Y'all the
Beautiful,
easiest
beautiful.
couple to bring on to any show because y'all have been the most consistent with each other. Y'all have shared your like true love through Love and Hip Hop to this, so it's like, and there ain't that much tea and drama with y'all.
No.
Y'all
No,
just
it is what it
are
is.
part of the mix.
Yeah, y'all
To
got the,
watch
the
everything.
secrets
It's a
to
real
success and
relationship.
whatnot. Share the positives.
Amen.
And here's why I love them too, though. Like, we were trying, at the beginning of the show, we always pick a song, right? So I was asking him, I was like, what song of yours do you want to play? And he was like, man, I don't really know. Like, it's cool. Like, pick something. Like, I appreciate that, man. That's humbleness, man. We glad to really have you here.
I used to have a publicist. I fired them because of that.
Oh, really?
You gotta keep marketing the new stuff. I'm like, it's too arrogant. Let people pick up what they like, man.
Well, before we get into it, what keeps you that way, though? You know what I mean? It's very easy in this business to not be that way. So what keeps you that way?
Probably because I never wanted to be what I'm doing. It's not this is not a career thing. It's a tool. It reminds me of money. I always knew I never could keep money, but I always could use it to keep my position in life. Just like music. I know I can never keep music. I can never have this position because I watch everybody through history fight for that number one spot. And ain't nobody number one, man. You might be number one in this room.
For a second.
Yeah.
You're right about
It's
that.
leading.
I was
I
number
feel that.
one. I came out 2009 to 2008 to 12. That's good enough. It's a lot of money. I'm straight. And I walked away. It ain't like the game walked away from me. I walked away, and I just wanted to be a better husband and raise my family. It took me 5 years to do that.
I feel that, brother.
Longer than that.
Yeah.
It took me like 7 years to do that.
But musically, for
8
as long
years.
as you were in it, I mean, you have a name that is stamped in music history and a sound. Realistically,
Yeah, it comes from like the older peers. I respect them a lot because I come from like real OGs and not just street stuff. When I say an OG is an original good person, like or original gangster, like they really was telling me like, yo, Waka, what's next? Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do next? What's next? What da 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 da? Do you got a business? I'm not talking about just owning property. Like anybody can own property. I can make this account and do all the work because I got the capital.
Yep.
Hey, I look like a businessman. No, why my career slowed down because I wanted to really know. I wanted to know A through Z because even my wife, she could tell you I've been through so much shit. And my mother used to always say like, stop taking it personal. How? This is personal. This is my life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
feel
sorry. Like, my life, a year for me, a year for people and I don't want to say the regular world, but just people who don't do music, it's like a month for me. It's like y'all year is my month.
Yeah.
So in a month, I'm doing what people do in a year.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So it got a little. I don't know how I feel to be in my 20s and be regular. I just don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
Tammy, where'd you build that shell up to be that voice for him? Like, fuck what they saying. Like,
I mean,
wait, hold up. We need Tammy's mic is.
It's kind of
There
low.
we
We
go.
want to make sure that she's
Yeah,
heard.
make sure you
Listen,
can
we
hear
make sure she's heard.
Go ahead.
yeah, I can't hear myself.
She got the Janet,
No,
Janet
you
Jackson
hear her
mic
now,
on.
yeah.
Make
You
sure
good?
she's
You
heard.
good now? But
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I guess for me, it's like being a voice for him is just it's like being a voice for my family, like that strength. Period. Like it's like any of you guys. Like you have your family. It's like I'm gonna protect mine. from social media trolls, from the outside,
Yeah.
spiritually, whatever I have to do, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to protect mine. So we kind of...
You humble right now. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't care how much money I
I'm
got.
humble more
I
time.
don't care how
She's like, let's keep it real. I need something. I need some like a upper.
Yo, being real, like I could be the most gangsters, most scariest, most coolest. People really left me like the string.
Yeah.
Really just to choke. They took all the oxygen out of me. This woman put it back in me. That's why we here. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, the amount of disrespect people did because they thought they were so clever. Because I painted this idiot picture. So when people do sneaky shit or conniving things, they think I'm so dumb that I don't know it.
Right.
But every time I knew it. But what they just don't know, like, I ain't finished drawing their character in my picture. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like Picasso. So when I'm painting a picture, I'm like, oh, they fucked up. I'm good. Like, that's how I feel. So I learned how to not take that part of the game personal. You see what I'm saying? But the way you treat me, because I genuinely love you. Like, if I genuinely got love for y'all, and y'all just like, yo, why you not sticking up for a nigga? Like, oh, bro, that hurts. You see what I'm saying? I don't need you to do it on camera, but I need you to do that amongst your peers.
Right. I feel you.
It don't mean nothing about camera. Like, the way people, like, view the Waka Flocka, it's just like, damn, that's ill. Because now I can move and be who I'm originally am. Like, if I make y'all think that I'm an ant, you would never think I was a giant.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But my friends know I
You
was
dropping
a giant.
knowledge up in here, man.
But it's real shit. My friends, my peers knew that what they was dealing with was a quiet giant. So what they did was voiced quicker than me and made they self seem genius. And I'm watching it. And I watch how music shifted and fucked up and went to the wrong hands. And how people control this culture. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking like, wow, you bent over. And I look wrong.
But I don't know, because it's like you're saying this, and like
to myself.
Yeah.
It's not for nobody else.
But like, as far as you just said, like on the outside,
I'm
like
a Gemini, by the way.
growing up.
The Gemini.
well,
Tell me, what are you?
You like every family.
See, I knew it. I'm August 19th, baby girl.
Yeah.
Baby girl, what's yours? What's yours?
July 30th.
See, I knew it. I knew it. And now you gems.
Yeah, it's always
Literally every guy in
I
my
don't fuck
family
with
is
you,
a
gems.
Gemini. Y'all
I
are
love
crazy.
y'all, but y'all like Tuesday
No, they love
and
super
Wednesday is
hard.
different people.
Another
But
But we
level.
pick up. But
y'all good people, though.
I pick up spirits though, and it's bad. Like I like Tammy knows. I could look at somebody and they start talking. I'm like, yo, this is who they are. I could walk up to you like, yo, you need to and stop. They'd be like, how the fuck do you know that? Like, because we pick up the energy.
Yeah.
You do.
So sometimes it's just like I could be in my head. It could be the happiest
They're
things
not living
going.
their head.
And my
Yeah.
One day.
I'd rather
That's
live
because
my-
of all those different personalities.
But when
though.
I didn't live
It's
in my
only
head,
two.
I was
They're
like, it's like,
empathic.
You know what I'm
they
saying?
feel
One day
the
he's Martin
energies
Luther
of
King,
everybody.
The next day he's Tupac. I mean, I don't know who I'm
Yeah, but that's what I was going back. I think that's what works with you. And like, so for me, I've never actually looked at, like, from watching your interviews when you first came out to today, you've always come across as like someone who is woke or becoming or wanting to find out something more than just, you know what I mean? Like that rap life,
Basic
hip hop
rap,
life.
yeah.
Like you've
Yeah.
always carried that, and your fans have always been that mixture. Like you've always been able to jump into pop culture in that sense of it, which is why I love watching interviews of you, because I think that you and I was kind of like, why the hell are you going on Love and Hip Hop?
it was my wife.
Yeah.
She got bored.
Yeah.
Bro, she in the house all day.
No, I didn't get bored.
She
I would say
no, bro. She's bored.
No.
Like to me, I felt sorry, but I gotta cut you off. I feel like she would have got, but I will always cut you off.
Wait, Tammy, do me a favor.
She's
Pull your
like-
mic a little
she's
closer.
like,
Just a little closer, because
I
I
was
want to hear
not
everything
bored.
you're saying.
I wasn't
But
bored.
that's what I created. You see what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I wanted.
I wanted my own stuff. I was just about to say this. Let me finish talking.
Okay, well, you
Yo,
have-
she was bored, and literally, she
feel
said
like
something.
arguing
She
with
said
you,
something. Yeah, you just not going. She said something. She's like, yo, I want to bring my own money. Like, yo, I want to pay for shit. Let me take care
Listen,
of you.
I ain't mad at that, though.
Yeah.
I ain't mad
So
at
it's about
that.
being
Yes.
bored. I've always been self-efficient.
Because you have the fashion line
Fashion line,
too.
yeah, you have your own line and
Excuse
everything.
me.
I appreciate that.
Before she got bored, I didn't want her to be the stay-at-home mom and cook and clean. Mind you, she's a great cleaner. She's everything, but that ain't her. Like I felt like, and you could ask her, like, yo, I feel like I'm stopping you from being who you supposed to be, cause she's so outgoing. Like with me, she'd curl up and what you need, baby. It's more like Cinderella catering. I'm like, yo, what you want to be?
Did you feel that you were doing that?
I'm doing what a strong woman does, which is make sure the house is good, your husband's straight, your kids straight, still build the business, still be sexy, still be a fashionista. Whatever it is that I feel like I want to do, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
She answered it.
You got a unicorn right
but
here.
Look, listen, she just answered how I felt. See how she put 3 to 2 things in front of herself.
She did.
I
See what I'm
That's
saying? And
that's-
that was the
yeah.
problem
Yeah.
for me being her man. I'm like, yo, I want you to come first. All your life, like you raising a kid. The man that took your virginity was y'all was married. Like, nigga, you don't know how I feel to be Tammy. What did you want to be? Like, I'm saying in my mind, but I have a bad way of like talking to her, like saying it because I'm a Gemini.
No,
so-
it's just even.
It's the delivery. The delivery.
Articulate.
It's the delivery.
It's the,
But it's even when he
terrible.
does it. Period. I've been with him so long. I know
hate
him.
talking.
Even when
I
he
just don't like
does
talking. I hate
interviews
talking.
and he say certain things, I have to go back and well, what he meant was,
You
or
can
I'll tell him.
translate.
Because he is a Gemini. He has so much stuff in his head, and he says it, and sometimes the delivery isn't right.
Sure.
No. This is what it is, baby. I like talking to people in a
Amen.
cluish way because I still want you to work for the answer. And that's the thing. So why y'all talking fucking clues and riddles? Just
Yeah,
say
he
it.
speaks in
But I like for you to work for the
metaphors
answer because I'm such a, you know what I'm saying?
You want to
have
paint the
time for that
picture
shit.
with,
fucked
with
up,
the
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, but see, I think more so like when it comes to like for when we first got together, I've never, you know what I'm saying, I love him, of course. He was in his, his world, and I just knew that in order I didn't want to become just wrapped up in being his woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I am his woman, and he's right. I do put a lot of things in front of me because, I mean, that's what I feel. I was raised by a strong woman, and that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You make sure everyone else. And then I'm a Leo, and my heart is huge. So sometimes I tell him one day my heart is gonna have me. It's gonna be the death of me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I can't.
We love
Yeah.
hard.
I
No,
can't
I
help
ain't.
it.
I ain't
love
gonna
hard.
speak that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you two you have a fierce personality too. So it's like,
In the whole.
Yeah, but I can't help it.
but you're like that with him because you have a softness with him.
I'm like that with everybody.
Really?
He'll tell you. I'll meet someone and put them in a and put them in a house and then buy them a car and then I come home like with these sob stories like, well, baby, they were like, and he like, oh, here
Oh,
she
you
go
sure
with
you're
another
not? You
idea.
sure you're not a Virgo?
Yeah, but
My
no.
mom's a Virgo.
Yeah,
My mom's a
My
Virgo
mom's a
too.
Virgo.
Girl, I be backing
And
everyone
y'all
up
live in
and
y'all head.
rewashing home.
But here's the thing with that: if they do you dirty, we will fuck them up.
We will cut you
We
off
will cut you
quick.
off real quick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
never
she
talk
quick
to you
with that.
ever again.
You know, tell me what she say is like women. I watch the results of our woman in our community be quiet and just stay home. And when a man left, it was crippled. So I remember my wife did a post about somebody, and one of my friends was like, "Yo, bro, stop getting your wife to talk like that. Because if somebody say something crazy, it's gonna be a problem." And I thought to myself, he said, "You know something? Nah, nigga, it ain't a problem. Like, why should she shut up? What topic she can't talk on?" I'm like, nigga, nah, it need to be a new example. Like, it's equal. It's not man come first, nigga. I need her to be just as strong as me, because that is me. So if we carrying the same last name, we the same. So that's why people like these women rights. I slick feel it. You see what I'm saying? I
feel you.
feel that shit. Like,
Yeah.
yo, your woman should get up and clean and cook and do more than just that, nigga. Y'all should switch roles. I'm telling you, because if you got balance in y'all, and that's why I feel like we work, because we balanced it out. Like, it balanced. Like, she forced the balance on her end. Like I'm going to do it.
Nigga.
I'm like, yo, I got to pay the bills. I paid it. It's paid. Hell, I got clothes for you. It's just like, God damn. Oh, so this is how men treat a woman. Like, I never had no woman do that. Like, she spoiled me. Like, ain't no woman on earth ever do that.
See, I was
Ever.
going to ask you, was your mom
Yeah,
like
'cause-
her? Because, they say that we find someone who is like our parent. You know what I mean? So
And
I was
more,
wondering.
and more.
And more.
Like, she literally spoiled me. She the first woman to ever just spoil me and didn't cater to me. That's what I loved about Tammy. Tammy never, if I was wrong, I was always wrong. No matter from the beginning, if she wasn't nobody, like from the beginning, she's like, you got me fucked up. I'm not doing that. Like, immediately, her mouth was crazy. And I like that. Like, that shit was so sassy.
I
I'm
remember
like,
one day he called Debbie. He was like, "Mom, get this bitch out my house. Her mouth is crazy."
I couldn't
and
take it.
His
Like,
mom came to
I
the
can't
house,
hit no girl,
And she's
so-
like, "What is going on?" And he like, "Her fucking mouth. She just disrespectful." And Deb is crying, left. He like, "You think this shit is funny?" And she's looking at me and she like, "Girl, what you say?" Because she's disrespectful, so she knows. And I'm like, he got me fucked up. Like
I should yell. She'd be like, I'm not scared. Like, knock me out then.
Like, who-
I'm looking at her
okay,
like, fuck. Everybody.
I'm gonna tell you this story. One day when we first was like a few months.
Yeah.
And I'm from up north. I'm from Baltimore. He lives in Atlanta. So, and I came and we was going somewhere and I put this outfit on and he was like, your shoes don't, your shoes, why you put on a different color shoe? And I was like, boy, I do this. Like, like, I don't play when it comes to fashion. I'm like, I do this. So, and he was like, he said something like, and we got an argument. I was like, hold up. I'm not none of these tacky bitches you used to talking to. I don't know who you think you talk to, but you're not going to tell me how to fucking dress. So we're really going at it in the car. And this is our first argument. And he just takes my purse. He throws out the car like, will you get the fuck out? I said, fuck you, nigga. I get out the car and I'm arguing. His friends are in the back and they're laughing. So he drives off and he pulls back up like, get in the car. I'm like, I'm not getting in the car with you. Like, you can get out of here. So he started getting out the car and like trying to get me to get back in the car and the police pulls up. And the police like, ma'am, is everything okay? And Waka like, she good? So I'm like, so me and him still going at it. And the police like, sir, I asked her a question. I'm like, listen, you ain't gonna talk to him like this. So like,
right, you flipped it. You got it right. But that's what we do as Leos, though.
I'm like, at the end of the day, like, you not gonna play with my husband.
Right.
Like, nigga, we going to jail together.
Wait, so y'all been together for how long?
8
Our
years.
daughter was 5 years old. I met Tammy when Charlie's going on 5. She's 13 going on 14.
Wow.
8 years.
Yeah.
Going on 8 years. We've been married. Well, we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary being married.
Congratulations.
So you guys
for
have
that.
known each other.
So that means,
So
wait,
we've
in
been-
this
no, we've been
entertainment game,
together.
No, we've been together since we met.
Like literally. Like I'm
Literally.
talking about the first. Like I never like. I'm telling you like. When I met Tammy, I told him I'm gonna marry her.
He did.
Yo,
the first day.
in my mind, I
thought
said,
he
yo,
was
if
high.
I get her to leave Baltimore, she's mine.
Wait, so tell us about the
Trying to
first
call
time
it
ever
back.
meeting.
Yeah.
You
I
want
wanna
me to
see
tell
it.
the story? Because he have a Martin version. I don't know
listen,
the fuck his version.
listen, for the audience, we remixing the show today. We ain't talking about topics. We talking about them. Y'all like, fuck the
He
topics.
has
Let's talk
he's
about
the
y'all.
Martin version.
Give us
And
the
his-
Martin version,
On
then
his
you correct
version,
him.
And then the real version.
on his version, he was the pimp, and
Go ahead,
he
go ahead.
picked up in the corner.
Wait, you
Right.
got
His
red
first,
pen
and then
him.
she'll clear
Yeah, I
it
want to
up.
see.
It's South Beach. Spring
Alright,
break.
Miami, all right.
Spring break.
Hella
What
girls.
year? What year?
2011, 10. It was
10, 11, 10. No, it's like
11.
like 12ish. 11.
No, it was 11.
Oh, it's 11. It's
Yeah.
2011. My show got shut down because that's the time they was fighting that weekend. The
Right.
Big fights. We got in like a huge fight. I'm talking about, bro, we got in a fight so big. It was like a security and us was fighting some other group of guys. Because they was throwing like water and hit a security in there with a bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Some shit. It was just wild. So we fought, boom, boom, we leave. I'm like, yo, fuck that. Let's go on South Beach with the tour bus. Turn this shit to a movie. Yo, let's get some girls. So cool. We get off. That shit is a movie. I'm talking about, bro, it's like 100 folks just following us like it's a movie. This Instagram don't count. This shit is a movie. Man, I bump into Tammy. Like, and I was turned kind of like this way. And I turned, it's like, oh, they gonna walk. I'm like, ooh, Lord, come
fine.
on. I grabbed her hand like,
He did.
boy, you with me. She looking like, boy, let me go. I'm like, give me that phone. But for real, you got to stay with me.
Okay, so my version.
I like to hear both versions.
So then
Like,
she
Why
said,
you
Tammy,
gonna
why
stay
was
with
you
me?
in
Right.
South Beach?
Yeah,
So
why
my
you do that?
best friend Danielle, it was actually my first time ever going to Miami, and I went.
She was
there.
on me. It was right by
Oh,
Five
now
Guys.
I was on him. Now I was on him. See how this shit
wait,
just switched.
all right.
And she
Listen,
know I was
you
dripping.
changed
I
it
was
a
there-
little bit.
No.
They changed
You
it.
changed it a little bit. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I got your back, but you changed it a little bit.
He had to make it sound swaggy for his.
Right.
But she was on the nigga like,
I was on,
it's acting like you wasn't on me.
I mean,
Like,
we
I
don't
was
know.
on you.
She
We
hasn't
don't know yet. We gotta
She was
get
on my
our
tour
version.
oh, so now I was on your tour bus.
I ain't get no booty though. She was on my tour bus.
Oh, really? Okay.
She's
So,
like, I ain't getting on no fucking tour bus. I'm like, oh, man, yes, the fuck you. Give me that phone.
Like, you said the most important thing to make sure you go home tonight. There ain't no argument.
Oh, no.
She ain't give me none of that.
No, she ain't give me no head. But honestly, bro,
But that's what.
like
that's
she
the
talked.
drama.
Like, I'm telling y'all, the first night I met Tammy, we end up
we talked all
going
You
to my
knew.
bus, driving to my room, and I talked to her all night and morning. I didn't even want no ass. I didn't try to take no ass. It's just like
Take
I,
no
fe-
ass, okay.
I felt like, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking. Hey,
I'm
whatever.
just joking. Go ahead.
We can't play like that.
Listen,
But-
we ain't talking about R. Kelly today.
Right.
Not far from.
Like I was just. It felt like she was the first. Like I was going through so much shit,
seemed
bro.
like
Yeah.
Like when I tell y'all, I've been through so much shit, from being shot to losing to conniving to it was just too much. It was too much. That was the first. Like me and Tammy was the first time in my life from the day that I got on. 3-4 years fast forward till I stopped and talked about it. She the first one I talked about like my career, my life with.
Man.
I didn't trust nobody at like zero.
And mind you, we just met each other.
And I just met her. Like she made me feel that comfortable. I'm like, yo, I gotta get her.
But what was it about her that made
Yeah, her
you
spirit.
be able to like
Her
really
spirit.
feel that? You know
Her
what I'm saying?
spirit. That's it's straight energy as a spirit.
And did you know, like, when you first met her, that you were like, this is, like, something's going to happen with this?
I
don't know
told
what.
her. I told her.
I
She
don't
thought
know
it was
what,
a
but something's
game.
gonna happen.
I said, man, I'm finna marry you.
Yeah.
You my wife.
So,
But what made you feel safe enough that it was?
So let me start
Culture.
from my. Let me start from my.
They go home
end.
on
There's two different versions.
Why you keep
You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man. She finna count.
I swear I'm gonna tell
Every
the whole
story she
truth.
tells, she's so
That's
perfect.
the
She
truth
didn't
of
do
what
no
God
wrong.
honest truth. My best friend, it was my first time in Miami, and that's why I say I feel like kind of it was. Well, not kind of. I know that it was fate. Like I tell you, this is my soulmate, and I mean it wholeheartedly.
I see it. Honestly, I feel it.
My best friend was a huge fan of his, and she had his picture all on the wall. And this is way in Baltimore. Like, and my little sister used to like him too, and she would kill me if she heard on me say that on live. She can't say they are like super close now. But anywho,
That's my nigga, though.
so my best friend, we were in Miami, and we heard on the radio, Waka Flocka gonna be at club such tonight. And my best friend, my best friend hood as fuck. We from West Baltimore.
I ain't
we
mad at you,
we
girl.
hood.
I
You feel
love
me?
it. I
So my
feel
best
you.
friend like, oh shit, Waka gonna be at the club, bitch. We going to his club. And I was like, I don't want to go there. It's gonna be too ratchet. I want to go to a classy club. Like, you know? And so she was like, all right, okay then. So we ended up going to the club that I wanted to go to. And this is what I say it's fate. He ended up being at the club that we went to. So we were staying in line, and we saw him walk past, and I was like telling my best friend, like, damn, that your dude right there. So she was like, I know, damn, that's crazy.
Standing in line. Now.
Yeah, we were standing in line. I ain't gonna act like I was like we was nigga VIP. We were standing in line. This is our first. I mean, I was bad as shit in line, but I was standing in line. So we were, and then he ended up coming out of the club. So we were like, fuck it, we leaving. So we ended up leaving the club, and we were walking, and I just looked up, and somebody grabbed my hand, and it was him. So we were walking and shit, and my best friend, this shit was so funny. She was like, my best friend, she's chocolate, beautiful chocolate woman. She was like, I knew he liked red bitches. So she's sitting there, and then we were laughing and joking or whatever. So he like, where y'all going? So we ended up hanging out all night, and he was like, I want you to come back with me to my room while I pack. He was like, I don't know what it is. I just like your energy, like whatever. And I was like, nigga, I'm not coming back to your room.
right, talking about energy.
Yeah, energy, nigga. So he's
Yeah,
like, no,
I'm
I
sure.
swear to God. He like, I swear to God, shorty. He like, I don't want nothing from you. I just want to talk to you. Like, I really do.
I love that,
So I
though.
was like, okay. So we went back in the room, and we really talked all night long. And we fell asleep, and you helped me, and you was like, don't tell nobody. Yeah, you like, don't tell nobody I'm holding you.
Oh, yeah.
You cuddle with me. And so I got up. I remember, this is the funny part. I remember my best friend banging on the door, because she was outside talking to his brothers or whatever. She come banging on the door. She's like, she had a boyfriend at the time. So she's like, bitch, Paul is blowing my phone up. We need to go. So I was like, okay. So I was like, hey, guy. Like, because I still had my clothes and everything on, because we fell asleep talking, literally. So I'm like, put my shoes on, and I was like, hey, dude, you know, bye. It was fun. Here, we had fun, you know,
What up,
like, hi,
dude?
bye. So he, like, knocked out snoring. So I was like, all right, bye. So to me, it was just going to be a fun story about how I met him, and he was super cool, and we talked, and, you know, things
Now,
like
had
that.
you guys exchanged information at that point?
Yeah, no, we hadn't.
Okay,
so
so
it was
fate.
just,
There
we
we go.
just literally was talking.
We talked till we fell asleep.
We talked till we fell asleep, literally. And so I just grabbed my shoes, and we hit in the elevator. So me and my best friend leaving, we hit the elevator, and the hotel that he was staying in had
Embassy
clear.
Suites.
It was like you could see.
He said the Embassy Suite.
Yeah,
That's
can you remember it?
Damn, that's
So
that's
you could,
love.
it was like clear where you could see. All I saw was him running out the room, trying to put his shoes on, and he looking around like.
Oh.
So I'm like, look at my best friend, like, bitch, look at him. So we're watching him. So we get downstairs. I don't know how he got downstairs. We that fast. He get downstairs. He's like, shut up. He was so country to me because I was from up north. He's like, shut up. Where the fuck you going? Why you just leaving? And I was like, well, I gotta go. I was like, you know what? I'll call you later. We can link up. And he was like, no, like stay. And I was like, I can't stay. I gotta go back. And he was like. I said, I gotta take a bath, I gotta put my clothes on, I gotta check on my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, you got a daughter?
yeah, he's like, you have a daughter? I was like, yeah. I was like, I have a beautiful daughter, whatever. So I was like, I gotta go. He was like, I'll buy you new clothes. Like, I just don't want you to go. And I was like, no, I'll come back. So he ended up, we went home, we stayed up all night. So we went back to my friend's house, and we fell asleep. And we get a call from his brother, and he's like, he gives him the phone. He's like, well, I want to talk to you. So I'm like, yeah. He's like, where you at? And I'm like, I'm asleep. He's like, come back to me now. And I was like, I gotta wait for my friend to pick me up. I don't live in Miami. He was like, fuck her. You don't need her. You don't need nobody. I'll send a cab. I'll send somebody. Just come. And I was like, nigga, calm down. Come. So we ended up going to the studio. And he was like, come. They pulled me to the back, and he came to the back, and he was like, I don't know what it is about you, but you're going to be my wife. He like, God told me you're going to be my wife. And I was like,
Damn.
okay, he's high as fuck. And then, no, swear to you. And then I got on the airplane. This is the craziest part. And y'all, people might think I'm lying, but I put this on the air my daughter breathed. I got on the airplane, and I don't know why I started praying for him.
Really?
I didn't know.
What were you praying? Like, what were you?
I was
saying?
just like asking a covering prayer. I was just asking God, like, cover him, like keep him safe, like, you know, just protect him.
Damn, he ain't getting no wang. Boy, see what I'm saying?
Damn.
I don't know why. It was just I really prayed for him, and fast forward 3 weeks later, I was moving to Georgia, and we were together.
3
That
weeks
quickly?
later.
3
3
weeks.
weeks.
Wow.
Now, did you ever have that fear of, you know, okay, I'm dating a hip hop artist?
No, she came up for herself.
I came first.
She ain't blink her.
I told
her
him
dog.
it was like the end of the school year, so I would fly back to Baltimore every week.
Okay.
Every week, you know. So I told my daughter, I said, listen, we might be moving to Georgia. I said, but I told my mom, I said, before I go down there, I have to make sure it's cool for me to even move my child. So I kept, you know, I would fly home every week, make sure, you know, so my baby was straight, and my mom, if she had like 2 weeks of school left, and I told him he had a house full of dudes living with him because, you know, he's an artist and all his friends.
The
And I-
entourage.
Yeah,
It's a
and he was-
gated community. though.
yeah,
It's not like no-
it's definitely a gated, like it's a country club or whatever.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, listen, you know, I definitely, you know, come down here. We can be together, whatever. I was like, but I have to have my own place. I said, because I have my daughter, and I can't bring my daughter around all, you know, to all these dudes. And he was like, they gotta go. Fuck it. I don't want you to go nowhere else.
Damn.
And he got his
Yo.
friend's apartment, and he put them somewhere else. And he was just like, I don't want you nowhere else. I want you with me all the time. And from that day, I ain't know that his ass was gonna be the damn demon child after that. No, he was amazing, but you know, he saw what he wanted, and he knew he wasn't ready for it.
Nah, I knew I wasn't ready.
But
Why
he's,
weren't you ready for it?
I just became famous.
yeah, he knew he wasn't ready. And I
No,
kept
literally.
telling him, I'm like, you know, this is
'Cause
not
that
what
was
you're
like
ready for.
at the
Like,
height
no.
of it.
Yeah, but I knew, like, I'm like, yo, if I keep going this way, bro, I'm gonna get smoked, die, have kids I don't want.
Now you're going through that while you're dating her.
Nah, I'm talking before.
Okay.
Like, it's like, if she goes stay with me and detox a nigga and teach me what life is, I don't know what life is. I come from criminals. I come from people that don't vote. We don't give a fuck who the president. We don't care who's this. We don't care. Like, the media, I never even watched the news until I got famous. What am I watching the news for? Unless somebody on there, they talking about us. They saying, yo, somebody got killed in your neighborhood. Other than that, I didn't know what the real world did. I was a criminal.
That's because your brain is a fucking sponge. Because like the way you've always spoke since I've seen you, like, bro.
I honestly, God, don't know. But one thing I had was an imagination. I'm telling you, I'm the kind of person that, yo, I don't know what good is until I see it. People could tell you a lot of shit. One thing I didn't do was sell crack. I didn't do like harsh shit to people, like rob convenience stores, rob old ladies. I'll take that back. Like, it's just like, it's a lot. I never touched an old lady or touched women. You see them, if you're a drug dealer, you wrong? I'm nigga, I'm put my hands on you. Come here, nigga. Come here. What's in there? All right, we done. Like, I'm never doing no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't sell crack. That shit was just killing. I couldn't do that. I felt like God be like, yo, you going down. I just had weed. But I said, yo, the day somebody showed me the right thing, because I fucked up in basketball. I chose gangbanging in the streets.
That's what it was.
See what I'm saying? I was the shit in basketball.
Yeah,
but
I
my
remember
brother
reading
died.
that.
It opened up another side of my brain that I didn't want to. I was bad as shit in elementary school, like real bad.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'6". I got chased by my whole
I was
elementary
about
school.
to say you a tall Negro, so
But
I'm
it-
6'2", so I was like,
But you
taller
don't,
than me.
honest to God, true, bro, you really don't know. And when you talk like these people, like, oh, you just falling off or something like, nigga, I've been in the field, so I don't like.
I don't think he actually knew with me. I don't think he even knew.
I
what
didn't
it
even know I was crazy. Like,
He
people like, yo,
didn't.
you crazy. I'm like, how? This nigga crossed the line. Wipe his nose. Like, right now. I don't give a fuck if the president of Disney in it. Man, get him, man.
Yeah.
I don't care about none of that. But now you mindful now. Now you be like, yo, I'm bugging. Yo, chill, my nigga. Like, I don't even know how to think like that.
Yeah, but on the flip side, what I would say about you though is like all those things that have happened in your life have made you the man that you are right now. That you're able to look at it in a
Absolutely.
different way.
And it allows you to speak to a certain platform
Exactly.
that doesn't pay attention to those things. You're an insider key.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like that's like it's so funny because I always talk to motivational speakers, right? And my whole thing is motivational speakers, and I applaud the ones who know how to grasp at the people that
agree.
ain't even looking for motivation.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to even start that.
Yeah.
You have that conversation because of
agree.
where you've been, but because, like I said, I've paid attention to you since since you came out. Like, so I've heard how you speak. It's a reason why I love your mother and I love y'all's relationship
Me too.
because the way you treat her.
Yeah.
You know how to
I
treat
got-
women.
I
and
got a
you
lot
know
of
how to
respect for
treat
you.
You know,
people.
one thing I will say about him and his brothers, all of his brothers, they could be the most street like guys ever, but that's what took me back. They're so affectionate. I'm not an affectionate person, and it's crazy. And he's super affectionate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like, man, me and my daughter run from him. Like, I swear, like he gets our cheeks. He gets like he's so
I can see it.
affectionate.
That's very Gemini too, though.
Yeah,
That is
it's
I love my.
crazy.
I'm telling y'all, bro. Charlie, man, that Tammy can't give me nothing else. Like she want a baby. I'm telling it. This is my first time saying I used to pray not to get her pregnant.
Because you
Yo, I love Charlie that much. But I want a baby real bad. But bro, I love the fuck out of her. Like I never even know you could love a woman without intimacy or a female.
Yeah.
That's and it's yo. I'm telling y'all, man, it's crazy. Like if she could smile, like you, I could start crying. Like her smile could make me cry.
He called me
Like,
the
it's
other day.
crazy.
She was in the mall, and he FaceTimed me, and he literally has like tears in his eyes. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, baby, Charlie at the mall at the food court with her friends.
Hell
I
yeah.
said, nigga, you called me for that. He was like, she growing up, man. I
She
can't
growing
believe it.
up.
She growing up. I'm like, yo. But
She
their
grown.
relationship, I never even thought that. I mean, I'm not gonna say I always knew whoever would love me or whoever I be with was gonna love my child because there's no other way I'm gonna
And you
have
said
it.
she's
Yeah.
13.
She's 13 now, yeah.
Ooh, teenage.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, she's getting there. So I always
Nah,
knew
we
that,
good.
but
I was just gonna say.
I never thought in a million years that their dynamic would be the way that it is. You get what I'm saying? It's
And
like,
that probably actually even turned you on even more though, because he's able to like really embrace all of that. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, but he's been there since she was
Since
4 or 5.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? So over the years I watched girls. So now it's not even like, it's to the point like she say, oh, well, mommy, I want to go have, like, we'll call your father, ask him. Like, it's not even a conversation
yeah.
of like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
awkward,
yeah. It's
I just let her grow.
I want to talk about the segue. I want to get into where we are today. So you guys connect, you get this great relationship. So then Love and Hip Hop comes on the board, which to me, for you, seemed like something like really Waka about to go Love and Hip Hop right now. You guys put a lot on there, and I mean for a couple, especially even I'm going to get this question with Marriage Bootcamp too. When you see a couple go on national television, it's opening yourself up. Now you've been used to, the slander and all that stuff. For you, this is a new.
Nah, she used to it too. She right next to me going through it.
But on Love, but for that.
But
Yeah, yeah,
bigger
from a
platform,
bigger
everybody
fan.
got an
Love,
opinion.
I ain't gonna lie,
listen,
that was
Love
a
and Hip
different
Hop,
kind of fucking-
and
Yeah,
y'all were
everybody
on
can
the
put an
height
opinion.
of Love
And
and Hip
people,
Hop.
old people like, you are so wrong for that pretty girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, get your motherfucking hands off me, old ass lady. Like, they be jumping me like.
No, and I think
I
he.
swear.
I
think
believe
he
it, though.
didn't- I don't think Walker really knew
That
The
platform.
magnitude.
the magnitude
Yeah.
of it as well,
Yeah.
because I'm like, we never really talked
But the
about like after
platform
he
did.
watched it back, like the separation. Everybody know it played part on television, and it was
Sure.
like one of the saddest moments of everyone's
That
life.
was a
'Cause
turnaround. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah,
That
and-
right there, I was like, damn, I went too far.
Yeah, when he watched it back, like when he actually watched it back, he was just disgusted.
Yeah, I was fucked. I never watched it.
So to
We did
answer
the
that, so
after
when
show
you watch
for it. We
yourself,
was like, what?
they did it.
We were so upset with you.
But do you
I
realize?
think the world cried with me and Deb that
No.
day.
But do you realize a lot about yourself when you watch yourself back? Like, did that change you? You know what I mean?
I think it changed.
It definitely
him a
did.
lot.
Like, even like loving hip hop. It wasn't about loving hip hop. Like before we got on, I'm not trying to act like nothing. But I just want to show. Just answer every question y'all did. The reason for me getting on loving hip hop was A, my wife, and B, show people how powerful we are. And a show that y'all took for a joke. It's serious right now. You got Cardi B, you got everybody. But hey, Waka and Tammy cranked that motherfucker up. It didn't make it a joke. Watch Marriage Bootcamp ain't gonna be a joke. Mark my words.
Let's talk
That's how much
about
power
it.
we
What
got.
made you guys
That's how much power we got.
want to be a part of Marriage Bootcamp?
Because
Had
we
you
want-
seen it before?
We want people to don't be afraid of every aspect of their life. So we'll gamble ours.
Mm-hmm.
I
feel
know
that.
I know we strong. It ain't no TV show that's finna break this. This
Yeah,
shit, this
that's
shit
good.
real. I want people to really be in love. Don't be in love for clout or for money or for a look.
You know what's so crazy though? Even with the Marriage Bootcamp thing, we never thought about it. Like, more people like, we have to really sit down and talk about this.
Hell
Like, it's a
no.
big. We were just like, oh, come on, that's
I
what
know
it
she
is.
ain't
What it
breaking.
is.
Oh yeah, like yo, let's tell y'all the questions for what.
But
We
I
know,
tell you,
like,
people when we
Figure it
got
out.
asked this, we did all interviews all day, and people asked us this, kept asking us this all day. Were you afraid of that breaking your relationship?
Yeah.
Or why? When you have been through real shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm talking about not no TV shit. I'm not even talking about together, but even growing up as kids, we both been through some crazy fucked up shit, and together we've been through fucked up shit. So what? That is a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we in
not
ugly
saying
world.
it.
We came from an ugly
Yeah,
world.
we
Just making it beautiful.
we come from like super humble beginnings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
I feel
it's-
that though. from you
Yeah,
guys.
it's just like when
But
you,
there are a lot of people like that have been through that. But there's a chip on you guys that is this like it's a power chip because yes, you guys have been through those things, but everybody doesn't come out on the other side with
No.
That's
the
true.
mentality
Somehow
that
it
you
feels
have.
That's
you
true.
guys in
That's
And we
true.
see it with
forward
love and
direction.
hip hop.
I'm not
They
gonna
giving
lie to
up,
you
they
guys.
giving
I had
up.
a-
They're not fighting all the way. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you gotta fight.
I
it.
think no, I
You
don't even
gotta,
think that
man,
they're
fight
fighting.
that
I
shit.
think that the reason that they're not is because we are so worried about what everybody else thinks, and the people that you don't even fucking know, people that are behind their computers and behind their phones, telling you what you need to do and who you need to
Right.
leave and how your man
Sure.
ain't shit and how your girl ain't shit. Like, that is why I don't think that it like that. Like when the Cardi B and thing came out with her husband. I'm not gonna sit up here and be
I
like,
knew they was
girl,
gonna
leave
stay
your
together,
man,
Yeah.
or be
Exactly.
like, I'm not gonna say leave your man. I'm not gonna say he's right. I'm not gonna defend him either. At the end of the day, do what's in your heart. Only I don't know how that man. I don't know your dynamic outside of what you post. I don't know how he makes you feel. I don't know how he treats you in real
That's
life.
true.
I don't know how he
Very
treats
true.
your daughter. Like, I know this man. You know what I'm saying? And besides the issues that he's had publicly that everybody know about in the past, which were major issues, I'm not gonna belittle them. There is nothing. When I did my list of pros and cons, the one thing that he had that was a problem was he got caught cheating. You see what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying that was a small thing or something to just like, oh no, that's not nothing. But there are people that get beat on. There's women who the baby daddies ain't shit, niggas ain't. It's a lot of stuff that people be doing.
Surviving
you feel
R.
what I'm saying?
Kelly. Surviving R.
Yeah.
Kelly.
But that-
Right.
But marriage is a
Marriage
is
is-
a
And this
house
is-
of staying together, working through it. We look at our grandparents. I look at my grandparents,
And
and my
you don't
parents have
know
been
what
together
they've
for
been through.
35,
Yeah.
almost
Right.
40
People
years.
go through
years.
shit.
People go
I'll be
through
honest
stuff.
with you. I had a different perception of you guys before you came in. I want you to win. Like, listen, you better stay together. I'm gonna come to your house and your house. You
we-
better.
I've
Like,
had the
that's-
same
honestly,
perception.
that's the way I feel
My
right now.
perception was
Like,
curious when I seen y'all go on Marriage Bootcamp. Like, why the fuck
Right.
they
well,
going on?
well, here's the thing.
Because we still have
I ain't gonna
still
lie,
have
bro.
No, because
Bro,
when people
that
go-
shit was fun.
That's what I'm saying.
So I can
Right.
imagine.
That's a good
And
point.
it can only make you two stronger because
It
those
can,
things,
but I also seen that Marriage Bootcamp can like do some other shit. You know
yeah,
what
but
I'm
not
saying?
If you
for people
allow
who
it.
have been,
Well,
not for
they-
people
they
who have been
have
like
positive-
together the way
yeah.
y'all have. Like Chad and Michelle had a TV show on OWN,
Okay,
right?
but we can't. No.
No,
we
but
ain't-
that's
we ain't
that's
gonna-
growing
yeah,
a
we ain't-
relationship.
Yeah, we ain't- that's
on
too
TV.
bad. Yeah.
Y'all had it before.
All right, I say this to y'all. This is what I learned from everything. My advice to any couple: it's mold yourself before the world show y'all who y'all are.
who you are. Tell you who you are.
Or tell
Preach,
you
brother.
They will definitely tell you.
let the
I-
world
I
know
agree
who
with
y'all is until they mold you. Like, yo, you this, nah, you
this.
that. You,
Yeah, I agree
no,
with
I
that.
still deal with if I post something, like someone was like, yo, I really look up to your couple. You guys are power couple. I have someone comment on there. Oh, he cheated. He was a serial cheater. I still deal with that to this day. Girl, so who, I mean,
Her pussy's
She
a serial
mad 'cause
cheater.
Somebody cheated on her.
yeah, you get what I'm saying? But my
It ain't
thing
got
is,
Do you
I
even
can't.
clap back to that?
Yo,
I mean,
No.
I'm so
Good.
over it at this
Thank
point.
you.
Like the whole
Thank
cheating
you.
stuff is like, okay, girl, I told y'all that. If I didn't tell y'all that, you would still think that we were the perfect couple. You feel what I'm saying? I told you guys. I allowed that into my
I
life.
agreed.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
go out. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
no,
I
but
can like, nah, fuck it, let's break up. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
it is what it
feel you.
is. We're normal things. We're normal people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not. We go through the same thing that everybody else go through. It's just our shit. It's an open book. You know.
Well, people can't see this or feel this if you're listening to the podcast. The energy in this room with you two of the love, I really honestly, I
It's
swear to
palpable.
God, I feel it. Like I'm
tangible.
actually like jealous right now.
I'm sitting here like,
Real
dang.
talk. I'm like, damn,
Maybe
I'm
there
going
is.
home by myself.
Honestly,
with my
you guys
dog.
remind me of my friends who were
No,
couples and been
like I
couples
feel
for
like,
years.
and
Like,
people go
Yeah.
through shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I appreciate the fact that you guys work through that, you know what I mean? And just keep a real
it going.
conversation, you know what I'm saying?
I tell people, and it's on a spiritual level that a lot of people won't understand. I was sent to him.
Man.
I was prophesized this.
I was
You
sent
understand
to
what I'm saying? No, we were sent to each other. But I'm saying is, I was prophesized.
Petty.
I'm not on,
She
on
being
some,
for real,
I'm on
though.
some
That's
real
real.
shit. Like I really was prophesized that, you know, like one day I was in a room praying and I was asking for clarity because he was going buck wild, and I was here in Atlanta by myself and I was new there, and I was like, God, why would you bring me here? Like, why would you bring me in such a situation where, you know, he don't even know what he really wants to do. I have no real family here. It's just me. Like, why would you bring me here?
Why'd you do that?
And our air conditioner had broken. I had called someone to come and fix it. And when the guy came in, he was like, he fixed the air conditioning before he left. He turned around and he was like, God sent this man was not in my house when I had this conversation with the Lord. And he says, God sent you here for a reason, and it's not about you. You were sent here for a reason. He said, when you figure that out, everything else in life would be panned out. And
Amen.
I never even realized it until
Thank
up
God
until
for-
now.
Hey, whoever you with air conditioning man.
I never seen that man again.
Right.
Yeah.
Praise to the air conditioner man, right?
Angels are everywhere.
They are, and I never seen that man again ever. And it's like it was a confirmation. Like, and even then, when I thought about it, I never thought it went over my head. But years looking back, now where we are and looking back, like, damn, you get what I'm saying? It was a battle that I was sent to fight. You know what I'm saying? There were some things that in his corner that he needed me in his corner for, and there were some things that I needed him for. He showed me how to be a fearless woman and not be afraid to, like, people think that, oh, he's Waka, oh, that's why he helped her with everything. He didn't know anything about fashion, about swimsuits and manufacturers and how to do
I
it.
know shit.
I would come to him like, I need help. Reach to your contacts. He like, man,
Who
not
you
my
want me to reach
contacts.
to?
I got music contacts.
Right.
Like, I don't
That's
know.
Nerd.
Like,
But that's
Yeah.
what I also appreciate about him, because of the fact that you didn't have ego with it. You know what I'm saying? You were like, let my wifey do this and grow where she needs to grow, but you didn't have ego about that, and I appreciate that about you, man.
But you guys have this like whirlwind. That's a whirlwind love story. Like
Yeah,
3
yeah.
weeks
Thank
moving
you.
down, like, and it worked out and it's beautiful and it was in alignment. What do you tell your daughter though, as she's coming into all of this and experiencing? She's 13 now, so she's moving into the world of love and dealing with guys and that kind of thing. Like, what kind of advice are you giving to
You
her?
know what my daughter told me the other day? I'm telling you. See, my baby's a little bit different. She's like she's a little different. And she said to me the other day, she said, Mommy, you know, I don't want to get married. And I said, why not? She's like, because think about it. If I get married, then I become his property. Remember she said that? She said
Property.
She said
Yeah,
property.
property.
She said I take his last name. I lose my identity. And
What
I
is she
was
She's
watching?
13?
What Netflix show
She's
she
13.
watching?
She's
She
13.
said, I'm not gonna be able to travel the world. I want to travel around. I want to go to London. I want to just hang here.
Hey,
She
I
told
love
this
that,
how she
though.
talked.
I
She like
love
this.
that.
We looking like this, like
Oh,
Keep that girl.
I
Keep
love
that to
that.
about
I love
30.
that.
but that's just who she is. She's such a like understand like my baby. See, I'm the type of mother I don't hold anything back from my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk, we have a conversation. That's my
Real
best
conversation.
friend. I mean, I go on a yacht. My baby going with me on the yacht.
I
You
feel
feel
that.
me? If I go on a yacht party, there's times
I'm
I've
with
been
you.
at I've been to parties and I'll be like, okay,
She
baby,
in
go
a
downstairs,
hotel.
watch TV. Like I just keep that connection with my daughter because,
feel that.
like I said, I come from.
I
humble
think that's
beginnings.
important.
Yeah, so she's very smart. She's not gonna be green, as we would
Hell
say,
no, I'm
when
telling
it
her
comes
the
to the
truth.
real world.
bro,
You
I'm
know.
like, I'm
But
talking
that's the
to her,
best
telling
way
her
to
the
do
I know
it
you
with
are.
kids. Is like nowadays, I see like there's like a line of friendship and parent.
Yeah.
Where like my parents used to hide things, and it's like,
Mine did, too.
okay, well now this is why you didn't want to. I didn't tell you certain tea because
Yep.
y'all was acting
Same
like we
thing.
gotta be this, play this role.
Right.
But once you break that barrier, that's why your daughter can talk like that.
Yeah,
'cause-
and then it's a thread line. Don't get me. She
Oh,
won't
I
get
can
popped. She get
imagine.
too crazy. now
she-
we ain't that much of friends.
You like,
I'm
listen,
still,
it
I'm
will
still
pop off.
Mama,
You like, it will
I
pop
still,
off.
It
I
comes
will
with
knock
attitude.
you. Yeah, it comes, and that's the boundary.
That's the bad
It comes, but it's like when I go off, he gets quiet. Like I'm about to beat him too. Like I'm like, why you?
Nah, she go too hard.
I'm like,
That's
cause
because she makes you smile, so you like I don't even know how to speak to her like that.
no, I, like when I go, like, cause I'm the type I'll say something over and over again, and my daughter, like, by the time I realize that I done told you to take your shoes upstairs 20 times,
Right.
then I
It's
snap.
girl.
It's a
And I-
situation.
Yeah,
There's
I-
one thing about y'all that we cannot fucking stand.
she would not clean that room.
She will not clean her goddamn room.
I'm hoping she'll grow
yo,
out of
It-
it.
bro.
yeah.
She'll
Sometimes
grow
her
out of
business,
it.
son, she'll be mad.
You know
Her
what?
friend-
She'll get tired of the clutter.
It's a fake.
Nah, it's just
It's
a
a
kid. I'm
phase.
not gonna say how deep it is.
Mine took me to like 23, 24 to be like,
Listen,
you know
me
what?
too.
Yo, but guess what though? Check this out. We'll tell Charlie. Hey, Charlie, we getting you a new phone.
It don't
tomorrow.
matter.
She'll clean
No,
that room
boy.
spotless.
She cleaned
Well,
that
yeah,
motherfucker
I mean-
like a
Oh,
housekeeper. I'm talking about, you see the window like, ding. You be like, damn. Like, you
So
can
you
clean.
can clean.
All right, well, listen, they're making us rap, but I want to ask you this because you're here to promote Marriage Bootcamp, obviously.
Yes.
On
This
WeTV
is.
premieres
WeTV
tonight.
tonight.
Yes,
10 p.m.
tonight.
Eastern
Every
time.
Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
So let me ask you this. So when you went into the marriage, what would you rate your marriage and where you're at now after Marriage Bootcamp? So 1 to 10.
I said we went in there. I
We
think
went
it's
in a
good.
strong 7.
Okay.
Strong 8.
We came. No,
I'm
we-
talking from the beginning of our marriage. Oh,
we
Marriage
did-
Bootcamp?
yeah, we
Oh,
went
bro,
in
we,
sa-
we was 10. Then we
You,
left
were
a
t-
strong
you went
10.
in 10.
No,
left a
but what was
strong
the hardest? Because they put y'all
No,
through some
wait,
stuff.
wait. You went in 10. Where'd you leave?
A strong 10.
Yeah,
Strong.
hello,
Strong.
they here.
10 plus.
Because last season, Aubrey and Polly
Everybody
was.
didn't leave together.
yeah.
What was the hardest thing from that marriage boot camp really put y'all in? Because they do, and I love that they show couples
Doing things together.
forcing each other.
Yeah.
What, like the obstacles?
Oh, why
or
you-
conversations?
why you won't look at me?
She did. He did look at.
Wait,
he
wait,
did look
wait.
at-
Was it more
Don't
the
just hug
conversation
me
or
now.
obstacles? Like, because they make you do
The
obstacles.
obstacles.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
And I can see that.
You gonna
I'm
see?
gonna be watching
You gonna see?
tonight.
Make sure you tweet
It's
me
like
and
a
let me know
car
if I'm
scene.
wrong.
It's like we
Let me
going
know
to
if
Oh,
I'm
we
wrong.
gonna tweet Tammy. Tweet Tammy.
Let
on
me know if
this.
I'm wrong because I'm not.
Oh,
Which
awesome.
which
This
couple
is-
was the most drama on the show though?
It's like Love and Hip Hop on
Soldier,
WeTV.
yeah.
Who is it? Who is it?
Soldier.
What, the most drama?
Yeah, the most drama on the show. Cause I don't feel like it was
Soldier
y'all.
nigga got the most.
No, it definitely wasn't y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, everybody had their moments of drama that we went
Yeah.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie, every couple. But I
Everybody.
think Soldier Neal was just like constant, like you didn't know what you was gonna get in the middle of the night
Well,
with
'cause
them.
I think that's
See, I thought it was gonna be Lil Mo.
No, Mo is funny as hell.
Wow,
though.
she funny as hell.
Mo is like Martin, I
Watch.
swear.
Bro, she like a
Okay, I can't
she's the
wait to
female
watch.
Oh, we
Martin.
got all.
I can't wait
that.
to watch this. I can't wait to
right?
watch.
I ain't even lying, bro. Mo.
I got a
Well, she
DVR.
forever gonna be our friend.
This is the first.
Call
You have to
Mo
realize
forever, bro.
this is the first
Hip Hop
Marriage Bootcamp-
edition.
Yeah, no, hip hop edition, and the first marriage boot camp where they're all black people in the
yeah.
same
Yes.
industry together.
Oh, it's only black people.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
Oh, I
much.
didn't know that. I
Yeah.
didn't know
I was
that.
in the
Okay.
same industry together.
Heck yeah.
We're in that car. We turned that house out. I mean, we didn't have spades games. We didn't drunk. We
No, I
ate
know.
Kool-Aid.
We let
WeTV
bitches
like,
eat
we
eggs
might have a
and
whole
whole
lot.
What? You had me at spades, by the way.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had me
Like,
at
I'm
spades.
serious.
Oh, nah, we going
that
hard
house
on
was
the
a trap.
spades.
They need to call it Marriage Bootcamp Trap House.
I ain't mad at you, girl.
Trap edition.
I ain't mad.
Like, with some of the
Amen.
couples, I was looking at them like, wait a minute, hold up. Are we forcing a couple couples up in here?
It was-
But
I'm happy.
entertaining.
I'm happy they ain't bring like a whole bunch of like
Extras.
everybody that's lit.
Right,
They just
right.
got just
It's
people.
real
just
shit.
people.
people,
What
real
advice would you
conversations,
give
yeah.
to somebody who's getting married right now?
Why?
Why?
Why get married?
No,
no,
don't take it as negative.
That's what people problem. That's the one fucking
I
word.
was gonna say, why?
You better finish. You better follow that
What do
real
you mean
fast.
by why, though?
When I say why is why are you getting married?
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
You need to ask yourself that. Like, why are you getting married?
Okay, I feel that.
And it's not because I'm in love right now. No, it's because I love her.
Oh,
Period.
I feel
It's
it.
not. I'm in love right now. No, it's beyond in love. Like me for Tammy, love is just like, nigga. That's a word that y'all using. Like I'm telling you, like that's why I didn't even want a ring. I'm telling y'all, a ring couldn't.
Because that
be
was
that.
my question. Why did it take?
Because
that
man,
took so long.
I'm
but-
not gonna lie, and that was selfish. Marriage Bootcamp make me realize how selfish that was.
Wow.
I was wrong for that, but in the same token, it felt like a curse. I felt like everybody was judging how big it is, and I just didn't want the love to be for the ring. I wanted it to be for us.
For
I
different
think
reasons.
for
I
me
feel that.
more so, the reason why I wasn't impressed about the whole ring situation because I felt as though, first of all, when we went and got our tattoos and we eloped, that was personal to us.
Yeah,
that
she
was
stuck
something
on
that
me.
we did and we sat and we talked about. And I feel like I told him, I said, hey, if we make it to 5 years married, then I deserve my dream wedding. I deserve the biggest rock. I deserve all of that. You get what I'm saying?
That
Then when I
rock,
got a rock, she's like,
rock. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Hey, look.
That rock, it had blinded me a couple times tonight when she was talking and that hand went up. I was like, oh shit, I need my sunglasses on this shit.
But check her out though. I showed her like, yeah, I'm gonna get this ring. What the fuck? Do I somebody cut my fucking hand off? That shit's too big. Like, I'm
Because
like,
he was ODing. Like, he was getting rings that were like, I mean, this rock is big, granted, but
It's beautiful.
Thank you, but it's perfect.
But it fits.
It
and
fits.
It's not
Now,
like,
if a rock with this, like, come,
Yeah.
who you trying to
Right, I feel
impress?
you.
Is
Who
it
you
for
trying to
me
impress?
or is it
Right.
for them?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. All right,
I
so
love
where
y'all.
can fans find y'all? Like on social media, if they want to talk about the show tonight and have a little
You can find me on Instagram.
And what's that?
It's Charlie's Angel with 3 L's.
Okay,
And you can find my husband. Where you at?
where?
Waka Flocka on all social media platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Courtney,
I'm all over the social media at Stuart Starlet.
Everywhere, DJ Jesse J.
you can find me at Derrial Christon and on This Is LA on CBS coming soon in February. And
Yeah.
listen, you guys actually, real talk, my favorite new couple.
I know, right?
Seriously, like I haven't had this much fun.
Relationship
And
goals.
this much fun
Hashtag
in relationships.
relationship goals right here. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Motivational
Listen,
speaker.
I want them
That's
to
the
come
next.
back. I know they won't,
Yeah,
but I
I
want them
know.
to come back. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Peace.
Bye.
From executives Keven Undergaro, Derrial Christon, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio, Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in. The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.